everybody. How you doing? It's Brooke. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. I was really guided to get on here and do a Valentine's Day message to all the divine masculines and divine feminines out there. We have been purging, we have been healing, we have been going through so much. And I really, I've had even more downloads today. I did upload my first video set of some things that I'm seeing in the collective and some things that I feel like we should be focusing on, especially with the divine masculines and feminines, the kings and queens that are stepping onto this highest timeline. This time is crucial, absolutely crucial, and this is, how I've been shown to navigate through this. One of the biggest things that's coming to me about Valentine's Day is, first off, it's my least favorite holiday. That's my personal thing, that I am trying to change the way I look at this, right? So, and looking at the big picture and what we have been conditioned in a society, to me, Valentine's Day is one of those Hallmark holidays. And when you look at the shadow of a Hallmark holiday, the shadow to me is everyone that's single now gets to feel real loved about their personal life. So what's supposed to be a positive, it now affects those that are not in situations. And then when you want to look at the even bigger picture, what about those that are in toxic situations, that they feel helpless and they can't get out? And then there's this love holiday to where they never feel loved, or maybe that's the only day of the year they feel loved. And when you are truly happy, you don't need a holiday to be reminded that you're loved by your significant other. But yet, all this hype is put on one day. The markup on the flowers is crazy to me, absolutely insane. And then, you have to get the chocolate covered strawberries, and you have to get the corner table, and you have to get all these things. And when we've really missed the point, we've missed the big picture. None of that means anything if we're not living and loving the life that we create on a daily basis. And that's going to be with our significant other. I see the twin flame journey, the journey of self-love, reading tarot. I see it like chess, and again, I keep referring back to this, and I have no flipping clue how to even play chess, but it kind of makes sense, because chess is the mind's game, right? So, like in the tarot, we have the pages, we have the knights, we have the princes, we have the kings and queens. And as we go through this twin flame journey, we meet the equivalent of where we're at in growing on the journey. And the whole point of getting to that divine masculine, that divine feminine energy, is to go through each step of it you know, to me, when I see the king and queen status, the divine masculine, the divine feminine status, that is angels, angel energy. That is love, that is light, that is abundant. And it all starts with the way we treat ourselves. It all starts there. And doing what's loving to self, no matter what. Always picking you. So I felt it was really important to share this, especially on Valentine's Day. For all of my kings and queens out there, do something that's loving for you. Whatever it may be, you know, go out by yourself, go out with friends, stay in and order a pizza, you know. Do something you wouldn't normally do and give grace and gratitude for where you're at. Every step has meaning. Every step has a purpose. We're all trying to get to the same place. And being able to recognize what is in the matrix that's there to trigger us already. It's there to trigger. It's there to make us feel bad. And, you know, I finally gotten to a point in life that I've been alone for so long and I've done so much work on myself that I'm okay if this part of my life and this part of my journey, I'm meant to walk by myself. Because I've learned what's acceptable behavior and what I will place value on. 717 on my clock. What I place value on is going to be loving to self. Always. Number one. There's been a lot of heart chakra purging happening. I felt a lot of the energy, the cords, felt it move last night. It was almost instant. Gone. 7:47 on my clock. Then making notes. What have I done? Been making notes to continue sharing some ideas. I did want to share with you one last thing before I pull some cards. What changed my perspective on the twin flame journey was a movie called Gaslighting. Gaslighting is real. Gaslighting is something that empaths really have to learn how to get over, be able to recognize. It's part of the journey of self-love, and no matter what, always listening to that guidance within and being able to recognize it. So, you know, when you study narcissists or people that gaslight, and gaslighting is real, and it can really screw you up. Trust me, I know. I've lived through that. You know, being told that you're crazy, you're just not wanting to take care of me, you're selfish. And that's a lot of projection. A lot of times that happens because they're projecting that onto the empath. So the empath will now take on and carry and become what it is that they're projecting. So like narcissists typically start out as empaths that's had something traumatic to make them flip the script. So it's why it's so important for the empath to be able to recognize when someone is projecting, to be able to recognize when you were right all along. Let's see. 10, 11. I got flexible, which is the 1910. What stands out to me the most is her feet are going in the right direction. Really learning how to be flexible with situations and people that come in. Everything has meaning, everything has purpose, and being able to flow with it. One of the hardest lessons I've had to learn is letting go of going against the resistance. 11:01, and then I get time to go. Never ending story. Yes, you've got to let go of going against the resistance, because what is meant to be, it flows. It's easy. It is magical. And if you believe it's easy, that's going to be the never-ending story. If you believe it's hard work, that's the never-ending story. If you believe it's hard, if you believe it's rough, if you believe it's scary, if you believe it's gonna blow up, that's the never-ending story that you're writing. So we really got to change the story. We've got to change the story. See if there's anything else that wants to. 6 of Wands. Yeah, we got to change the story. Time to leave that in the past. It's time to move forward and create. I see Leo. I see Jupiter. I see the sun. The horse is going in the same direction as her feet. 1303. It's time to make a decision, because you've put in the work. It's time to get that balance. Take the blindfold off. There's something about yourself that you're not wanting to see. Maybe you're not 1331. Maybe you're not wanting to see that it's time to go. Maybe you're not wanting to see that you've put the work in. Or maybe you're not wanting to see that the program of it always being hard work is what needs to be let go. Because when you follow your calling and you surrender and you say, whatever it is I'm meant to be doing, guide me to it. Allow me to be in my purpose. And it's like I'm being shown Transformers. Like the gears. Like Bumblebee is going from, a human to a car, and allowing the gears and trusting that the gears, 1444, is already there. Just got to hit that button, and then the transformation happens, and the path is laid out right in front of you. And some of you may be worried that you're not going to see, because both of their eyes are covered up. Your guides are going to be like, right here! Go this way! I'm seeing like a caution light flashing, letting you know, hey, you gotta turn over here because there's road construction, so it's gotta be a detour. Like, you're not gonna miss it. The closer you get to it, the louder those messages get. And just trusting that no matter what, you're going in the right direction. What a beautiful message for Valentine's Day. I love you guys. Do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, share. And I love getting feedback. I love hearing from you guys. Drop in comments below. And I'll see you soon. Bye.